Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm on here again looking crazy. I'm sorry. I really don't like when I come on here looking like this, to be honest with you. But I've been struggling, you know, to like get in the mood to get all cute and like I had been in the last couple of videos. So please bear with me. More than likely in the next few videos that I make, I'll be all made up and dolled up. But right now, I'm just the way I look right now. I just wanted to come to you guys and talk about a few things that has been like on my mind and or happening with me. I had a situation occur and I don't know. Y'all are like the friends that I wish I had, if that makes sense. So, since I don't really barely got friends, I guess that's probably why I just come to my YouTube channel and just talk. So, that's what I'm doing here. As a matter of fact, instead of showing my face, I might put a picture or something over this and just do this as a voiceover. But I wanted to chat because I I've been having a hard time, you know. I'm a different kind of person than most other entrepreneurs probably. I'm not a socialite kind of person. That's one of the reasons why I felt like YouTube would probably be great for me because from a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, it seemed like a lot of YouTubers are not socialite type of people, or if they are social, they're only social like at certain time frames, and that's how I am. When I am social, I'm only social at certain time frames, but on a regular day-to-day basis, I don't commune, hang out, or bust it up with anybody in particular besides my immediate people that I consistently stay around. But other than that, I'm usually by myself, if that makes sense. So because of that, like, maybe that has like kind of like worked against me a little bit in my relationships. But I wanted to talk about something that was bothering me today because, like, you know, because I'm not that much of a socialite, like I really do the best that I can to like push social media, because I'm like, with social media you don't have to like be physically in front of this other person. You can just, you know, shoot a message or a comment or whatever, or email or something like that, or get an order and respond to the order. You know, you don't have to actually engage or communicate and have any type of possible awkward outcomes or connections with this person. One of the major reasons why I have a hard time like really engaging with people and wanting to be around people on a regular basis is because a lot of times when I do finally decide to be around someone and hang around other people, stuff happens that just makes me feel like, okay, see, that's why I usually be in my shell and I go right back in my shell. So that's why it's just like, all right, for instance, I'm going to give y'all an example. I went to Las Vegas for the first time. Let me see, I just turned 33, and I think I was 31 when we went to Vegas. Either I just turned 30 or I just turned 31. And so that was like, what, 2-3 years ago. And when we went, I went with my girlfriend, my best friend. And when we went, like, we had a really good time, a really, really good time. But we did have this little weird situation. Okay, so my my best friend, May, she was talking to this lady. And at first I thought she knew the lady because how she was talking to her. But when I asked her later, she's like, no, I don't know her. I was like, oh, because I was wondering, like, why was you talking to her? Not like she can't talk to her or nothing like that, but like, you know, the way she was talking to her, she was talking to her like she knew her. So she was like, no, I was talking to her because I was talking to her about your bedazzle business. And I was like, oh, thank you. And she was like, yeah, no problem. But she was like, but she was acting kind of funny, so I just left it alone. And I was like, oh, okay. So she actually never completed that sentence when she said she was acting weird. I went over there to talk to the lady before she finished what she was saying. And the lady just totally was ignoring me. Like I walked up to her, hi, how are you? How you doing today? You know, and started talking to her. And she looked at me at first, gave me eye contact, and then she just started looking past me and looking the other direction and looking all over the place. And I'm just like, hi. So I think I had my nails done at the time, and so I was showing her my nails, and I was like, do you like these nails? Or I probably was showing her my mask and asking her, did she like my mask that I was wearing? Because I was wearing my products from my bedazzle company, the Essence of Dazzle. And she just was totally ignoring me. She did not respond to me at all. She gave me eye contact one time, and then that was it. And she just act like nobody was talking to her, even though I literally was right in front of her face asking her questions. So that's like just an example to tell you guys like how people act a lot of times when I do try to go out and try to reach out and try to be social, try to be a socialite, and you know, really talk to people. Also, I went to this event. Actually, that was my first professional event to like um, network. It was like Black Business Entrepreneurs Meets or something like that. And I met a few people, but it was literally three people that I met. Only one of the people that I met actually called me, and I was going to call her first, but I ended up not calling her first. She ended up calling me actually the same day that I was thinking about calling her too, which was weird. And then the other two girls, they never called me, and I tried to contact them. One of them didn't even have a phone number on their card, and then the other one had a phone number, but I never got a response, or an answer, nothing. I said all that to say this. So that's a lot of times the reason why I be like shying away from like meeting people and doing meet and greets and stuff like that. Even though I'll go ahead and I'll do it. I've done it plenty of times, and I will make myself do it. At the end of the day, I am making myself do that because, to be honest, regularly I'm not comfortable with doing that. I just, you know, because I know that it'll benefit me as an entrepreneur to go ahead and meet people and try to connect with people and find out what they're up to and see if I can connect with them, connect my skills with their skills or whatever. But yeah, so that's why like with those weird type of meet and greets and those weird type of situations where people are just kind of weird. It's just like that's why I'm kind of like just by myself usually. I have like a person or two or a few people that I'll connect with, but then that's it. Like I really don't talk to people like that. I really don't be hanging out with people like that. Nothing. Like I just that's basically me. That's why I'm the way I am. So I had a girlfriend of mine that recently brought to my attention something that I actually haven't done yet, but Other people that I've talked to about business have mentioned it to me, so I have thought about it. Um, what she brought to my attention was she asked me, have I done any wholesale purchases where I have like maybe 30 pieces of my product that I sell, sell it for a wholesale price, and then the person that bought it from me can sell it for however much they want to sell it for. And so I told her, I said, no, I haven't done that yet, but I actually have thought about it because other people have also brought that to my attention, and I've mentioned is actually, came up in my own head as well. So I had thought about what she had brought to my attention, and I had decided, you know what? I can take her up on that. And what I can do is, it's about to be holiday season soon. It's about to be September soon. So I'm like, when holiday season comes around, that's typically the best time to start selling stuff because that's usually when everybody's ready to buy stuff. If no other time of the year, holiday season, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween typically is the time frame that people won't mind spending. And no, I don't know or understand why, but I have noticed that. So I thought, okay, bring to her attention, since she mentioned it to me already, that basically I can do a order of 10, 20, maybe even 30, depending on what she wants, of whatever product that she wants to sell, and see how that works. But instead of starting off large, we can start off small and try it out. And I could probably give her like maybe 3 to 5, or 5 to 10, or 10 to 15 pieces of whatever product she wants to sell. Let her sell it and see how well it sells. If it sells well, obviously, we can go through with the process of purchase. And so she was basically telling me like she could do that. And so I'm like, I don't know what that means. That's not an answer. And she was like, well, basically, I'm saying I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay. So she's like, maybe you can give me like 3 to 5 of the product that I want to sell, and I will try it this weekend or whatever, or next weekend. I'm like, okay, fine. And so she mentioned in the conversation, because she's also a client of mine, she has purchased from the Essence of Dazzle, the Dazzle company, my Fab Essence Press-on nails. She's purchased a number of those. So she mentioned to me while we were having our conversation that she would like to have her nails done. She missed having her nails done, and she wanted to get some from me. And I said, oh, well, you're in luck because right now there's a sale going on where it's buy one, get one free. So you buy one nail set, excuse me, and you can get a second nail set for free. And she was like, well, oh, that's cool. Yeah, we can do that. And she was like, so I can give you the $25. And I was like, wait, $25? My nails don't cost no $25. And she was like, what you mean? How much they cost? And I told her, I said, 50. She said, I ain't never paid no $50 for your nails. I said, yes, you did. I said, almost every purchase you did. I said, for one purchase. Except for one purchase. And she was like, no, trying to argue with me. No. I never, I said, okay, you know what? To be sure, because I literally definitely think God do write down every one of my clients. Okay, so if I make you a pair of press-on nails, if you buy a mask that you had customized from me, every purchase that is made, I write down. Even when I did my pop-up shop and I purchased, had people purchase products from there, I write it down. So I say, you know what, let me go to my book and let me look and let me make sure that I'm not tripping. Because I am human. So I could be mistaken, I could have been wrong, I'm not gonna act like I don't make mistakes. So I went to my book. Matter of fact, I still got it right here. My small business. Can y'all see that? My small business logbook. That smells good. Anyway, I went in that book and I looked and I'm like, yes, ma'am, I'm exactly right. She made about 4 purchases from me, and 3 out of the 4 purchases was $50. And that's why I told her, I said, I know what I was talking about. And then the one that wasn't $50 was $35. And anybody that purchased from her, like she knows, from me, like she knows, basically, if there's any complications, any issues, even if we aren't friends, we are friends. She and I are friends, so it's whatever with that. But even if we aren't friends, if there's any complications with any purchases that's made with my company, I accommodate you. And so basically, with her very, very first purchase of press-on nails, she told me that her nails really didn't last very long, and a couple of them broke all up where she can't even use it again. So I apologized to her for that, and I told her, well, you know what? I got you. I said, on your next purchase, I'll take $15 off the top, and you won't have to pay for the full price like you did originally. And she was like, okay, thank you. And so that is the only set of nails that she didn't pay the full price for. And that's because out of courtesy for the nails not being very durable from what she told me, that's why I decided to do that. So okay, so where am I with the story? All right, so she's like, telling me that she didn't pay the $50. I told her, yes, you did. And I told her, from my books, exactly, what it was. And so she got upset with me and she hung up. Like she said, bye, she'll talk to me later or something, whatever, hung up. And to be honest, I felt like I had every right to really be upset more than she did, because I'm like, another thing that I didn't mention is that she said that she thought she paid $25. How the hell could she ever thought she paid $25? Because I'm like, I didn't always have my press-on sets $50 a pop. Okay. I originally started selling my press-on nails at $35 and $45 a pop. Okay. And basically, the more stones and the more charms and stuff like that was used, that's how much more the set would be when I first started selling the nails. So literally, the only sets that I did sell for $25, but I never sold any short sets yet, besides the ones that I sold her actually, is the short sets. That's it. That's the only nails that I actually had that was $25. Other than that, I never sold any nails for $25. So I felt some type of way because I'm like, as an entrepreneur, as a creative, as a person that literally creates these nails myself, like I don't buy them as is and just sell them. You know what I'm saying? Like if that was the case, then yes, I could take the price down on how much I'm selling them for because I didn't put in the work. But no, I did put in the work, darling. Like if y'all knew how many hours I be on my feet be swollen, my hands be swelling up because I literally have to take this stuff. I'm gonna show y'all so y'all can like kind of see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show y'all some products. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn the camera around because I don't have the face camera on right now. But I just got some deliveries in, so I'm gonna show y'all. Can y'all see that? It's a bunch of charms that I just got in. It's a lot of them. Y'all see how shiny, how bright, good quality that is? Look at that. And the only reason why the shine is not that good is because it's not directly under the light. It's kind of dull in here. Because it's kind of like it, right? But I think y'all get the gist of what I'm trying to show y'all. I can't flip the camera around on the other side because I'm already recording. But y'all can see this. Can y'all see that? Terrible camera lady, right? Can y'all see it? And now I'm gonna show y'all the little bees that I was waiting like over 2 months for. Now I done lost one, so I gotta make sure I be careful because it was 6 of them. Now it's 5 because I don't know where the heck the other one disappeared to. I was showing them to my boyfriend. Matter of fact, let me just put this other light on over here. Maybe it'll actually make a difference. So can you see that? Y'all, it's hard for me to show y'all. Can y'all see that? Hey, you see it now. Y'all see it? Y'all see how pretty they are? How glittery, glistening they are? Y'all see that quality? And I'm being told that basically I should be taking my price down half. Now, like I mentioned to you guys, when I first started doing these bedazzled nails, they weren't $50 a pop like they are now, but they were like $35, $45, depending on how much bling and charms like these was wanted, because these charms are not cheap, darling. Okay? Y'all see the quality of them. Y'all see how shiny and glistery and glittery it is. I put the daggone little charms on. That's not cheap. Now, any of you ladies get your nails done at the nail salon, y'all know it's expensive to get all this extra stuff put on your nails. Look at this. This is the press-on nails that I create. This is like similar to Cardi B type stuff. Blingy and glistening, glamorous type stuff. How am I going to sell that for $25 a pop? How? I would be doing myself an injustice by doing that, seriously. And I know that. That's why I cannot even listen to nobody telling me that. And then it just like frustrated me because that's my friend. Look at these charms. These is the kind of charms that I'm using. Look how well that shines. You mean to tell me you can have a whole set with at least 10 of these charms on it? I'm not even about to do the math right now to tell y'all how much these charms cost a piece. Because of course I get them in bulk. But you see the quality, okay? Stop playing with me. Like, come on, folks. Stop playing. Please stop playing. Like, they all glisten. They all shine. They all pretty. Like, all different shapes and sizes. But they all shine. Y'all see my little fingers is so tiny. But y'all see it? Like, look at that. Look how shiny that is. How glittery, glistening. There's nowhere in the world when I'm creating stuff like this with charms like this that people gonna tell me that I'm supposed to basically cheapen it and make it less than what it is. Look familiar?